Time now for another vlog. And January is done, thankfully.
Yeah, it went by really quick.
And it was a really, really bad month. Well,
Right, yeah.
if you follow the news and stuff going on in the world, I would say it was a bad month. A bad start to 2026. But
What else is new?
yeah, the past few years, I keep hoping that we're going to get into one of these 2020s and it's actually going to be good from start to finish for the most part.
Mhm.
But it's like I my hopes and my optimism get quickly struck down before the end of the first month,
Mhm.
and I feel that way about 2026.
The bad start, man.
Yeah, and we still have 11 more of these months left. Like, geez.
Yeah, hopefully it improves. Don't
Yeah,
worry, GB. I'm pretty sure GTA 6 will be delayed again.
don't please. That's
Yeah.
like the only thing that's keeping some people going right now, sadly.
Yeah.
And some movies coming out this summer. So there's some interesting movies coming out.
Hmm.
But other than that, yeah.
What movie is there?
All right, so you know me, I got I got to drink some water. But anyways, we got Masters of the Universe, right? We have
Hmm.
Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Then in December we got let's see, we got Avengers Doomsday, and then we got Dune 3 for anyone that cares about Dune 3.
Okay. I think the
But
only one I might be interested in is just the Spider-Man's movie.
mhm.
But
I think
besides that,
there might be one other movie. I just don't remember. I know there's some really good movies out right now. Markiplier's movie Iron Lung is getting a lot of rave reviews, so we may watch that. I mean, we can't go to the theater because Riley's still recovering, but
uh-huh.
I've heard good things about Iron Lung. I heard that's good. And then a new Sam Raimi film that's also out is really good too. So there is two really good films out right now. So at least something we might consider at least renting at home and watching on stream.
Right, yeah, when it becomes available.
Yeah. But yeah, so what's been going on with us in January? Well, obviously Riley's still doing her recovery thing, so I guess she's going to
Yep.
give you all an update how that's going.
So yeah, my recovery's been going pretty smoothly for the most part. A few areas here and there where sometimes like something hurts or something goes wrong, but I recover pretty fast and yeah, overall everything's been going pretty good. I mean, obviously I'm not heading out anywhere or anything. I've mostly been laying in bed all day, but that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Either just playing games or watching a series or a movie and just recovering at least. Hopefully by February or March, I'm already standing up like consistently and moving around like I used to. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing when it comes to me in real life specifically.
And Riley has actually been moving around a lot more, so she is walking and pretty much walking normally now. And
Right. Like I do walk around the house. It's just
yeah,
like heading out there.
true. I mean, you've been cooking, so at least once a week she cooks, so she's getting back into cooking. So there's
Yeah.
that. And let's see what else is there. Oh yeah, we're gonna attempt to go eat at a restaurant next week. So
Right. Yeah. And hopefully it goes well.
yeah, because Riley's been really wanting to go to a restaurant that we used to go to all the time, and she's been craving it. And she's
Yeah.
hoping that maybe sometime next week she'll be up for a little drive, and it'll be like your first real, like I guess, outing in a quick minute.
Oh yeah. Because it's been like what, like 2 months already in here.
Yeah,
Just yeah, 2 months of pure isolation with GB.
yeah, and well, Dragoon and also Bounty and Kane and others that come to hang
No,
out
but I
with
mean
you.
like IRL.
Yeah, in real life. Besides our friend Paul,
Hmm.
you interact with him every now and then whenever you two happen to see each other. He's doing his thing, then you're doing your thing downstairs. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that sooner rather than later you'll be able to get back out there. Oh shit, I'm going out. No,
Yeah,
no,
get back in here.
I'm trying to get back in. No, they're going to mutiny against me. No. But one of the things Riley has been getting back into on her channel is you're making more Wild Assault content again, so that's a positive.
Yeah, I did say I was gonna make more, and yeah, overall, I mean, I think I've been doing a pretty decent job, at least in with with the restrictions that I have still,
Yeah.
because it's not like I can sit around all day. So
Yeah, that's the hard part. Is it her sitting for extended periods of time I mean, she's able to sit a little longer each week, but still, she's still struggling with that part.
yeah, like it's not like before where I could sit up for like 3 or 4 hours in a
Yeah.
row. No, I can sit up for maybe like 15 to 20 minutes and get up, then
Yeah.
walk around for a little bit, then sit back down. And yeah,
Yeah. I'm hoping that eventually you'll get back to normal.
hmm
But other than that, yeah, I think your recovery's going really good. Much better than it was like last night. We were kind of reminiscing on it in bed before I went to the
yeah,
couch where I belong.
yeah. We were talking about it, just seeing how far I've come,
Yeah. Because, like,
because that first month and a half was just, I literally just felt like I was gonna die. It was
yeah,
that bad.
yeah, especially the first week.
hmm it just felt like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. What did I do? And all the mental breakdowns and all the crying, and
Yeah.
you remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
It wasn't fun.
No. But you've gotten through it. So I think the worst is behind you now, fortunately.
hmm
But overall, Riley is doing much better. So I'm sure a lot of you that like to, ask me all the time, how's Riley? How's she doing? Well, there you go.
Yep, she's alive. Still.
Yay. And by the way, speaking of Dragoon, shout out to Dragoon. He's in the thumbnail today, whether he realized it or not. Well, his ship is. So a lot of times, Riley, Dragoon, and me are bounty, and Riley and me are bounty. Dragoon and Riley will be doing Skull and Bones. And I
hmm
guess one night, I think it was a week ago, me, and Dragoon were playing, and
Yeah.
I took the screenshot that's being used as a thumbnail. So there we go. In case y'all are wondering why is there a third ship there, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. So weather-wise, it's been cold in January. I mean, there's been some warm days, but then this past week, we actually had some winter weather, which not only hit us here in Central Texas and Hill Country, but also it affected like North Texas and all the way to Louisiana and all the way to the east and northeast of the U.S. And throughout most of the country that was affected by the storm, it was really bad. There was snow, there was ice, there was sleet. It got cold here in Hill Country, and we did get ice, and we were kind of like stuck in like here for a few days before it kind of thawed down. But
hmm
fortunately, it wasn't as bad here in Hill Country as it was in other parts of the country. So it could have been way worse. So we kind of got in compared to how it was in other parts of the country. Yeah, the ice storm or winter weather or whatever it was definitely better here than it was in other places. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you some photos of the. There was an apartment in one of the nearby towns that one of the buildings caught on fire. Yeah, so I saw video on it the other day, and in the aftermath of some drone footage. And yeah, I feel sorry for anybody that lost their home in that apartment fire. Fortunately, nobody was killed, but a lot of people lost their home and their possessions. So
Damn.
yeah, that sucks. But that happened during the winter storm like a week ago. But I hope they're able to find a new place to live, and hopefully it all works out. Hopefully for
hmm
them. But yeah, that does suck. But other than Riley recovering and the winter weather this past week, and Riley wanting to eventually get back out there again and go out to eat and especially go bowling, um, I mean, it's pretty much been just been about it. We haven't really been able to do much.
Yeah. Mostly it's just at the moment killing time, waiting to recover, and then
Yeah,
we'll get back to normal.
yeah. I mean, except for real
But
life stuff I do. I mean, other than that,
yeah.
and I guess that's both watching YouTube and other stuff.
And other shows, yeah.
Yeah, because you've been watching some anime movies on Netflix and whatnot.
hmm
And then I watched a couple of shows. A while back, we watched Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, which it was all right. It dragged on near the end. And then we watched the first season of Chaos Theory like about 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah,
and
something along those lines.
it was pretty weak. So we decided not to go back to Chaos Theory. But then I was bored sitting on the couch one night, nothing else going on, and then I realized that, oh yeah, the rest of the series for Chaos Theory was on Netflix now, and so I started watching it. So I binged through that.
Yeah,
It,
on its own. I wasn't there.
yeah, I told you I went. I mean, I think it got better. Like of each season, it got better. But I mean, it's kind of weird because admittedly, it is technically I guess you could say a kid show or a young adult show. But I like
Mm-hmm.
me, I like dinosaurs, and we watched Camp
Things are
Cretaceous.
real.
Yeah, they are. And I spent so much time playing Jurassic World Evolution 3 building my parks, so. But
Me too.
I guess I was just bored and I just wanted to see how the story played out in Chaos 3, so I just kept watching it. It's not the best show ever, but I will say this, the show did get better with each season leading up to the series finale,
Yeah.
which
I
basically,
just kind of gave up on it. I just didn't care.
yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, it's far from the best thing out there. There's definitely way better shows, but all right. So the flow kind of got messed up a little bit because the game kept acting weird on me, kicking me out, and then ultimately I decided just to restart my PS5 altogether. So here's hoping I don't have any issues for the rest of the vlog.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be because Riley would like to go back to watching her movie that she was watching, and we could just get through this. But yeah, I guess if you're a Jurassic World fan, and you have nothing else you'd rather do, go check out Camp Cretaceous and then Chaos Theory on Netflix. It's definitely better than Jurassic World, the last three Jurassic World movies, like Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, Rebirth. So there's that. But
Right.
anyways, I guess we'll move on to the video games we've been playing. So where would you like to start, my dear?
So let's go first with Wild Assault. So Wild Assault's it's been okay-ish in terms of the gameplay, but it's been going downhill with their balancing changes and then whatever they're planning to do with the characters. It's not in a very good place right now. I would say the game is fun every once in a while, but it just keeps they just keep making decisions where it's just like, what the hell are you guys doing? So right now it's just eh. Well, it's also just eh at the moment, and they're not doing themselves any favors. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. It's not a very good spot where the game is right now. Very bland.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, hopefully they do better because if they keep going down this path, it might not survive this year. So
That would suck for all the fans, including you, especially people that put time and money into the game.
oh yeah. Yeah, but don't worry, don't worry. I'm sure we'll get another sexy revealing skin, and
Like,
that'll make all the problems go away.
like who's next? Which one
I
of
mean,
the other?
they will probably redo the bunny, because now Marquez has a swimsuit, Erwin has a swimsuit, so I guess they could do Amphia or Marquette, or the bunny.
Yay.
There you go.
Meanwhile, the male characters get neglected.
Yeah, they don't get anything. Just give them a pair of boobs. Don't worry, they'll be fine.
There you go. Yeah, I think the only chance that they have to save the game is to listen to the community. If the community has, like, you and others that speak out that have legitimate issues with the way characters have been nerfed or buffed, they should take
Yeah.
it to heart and they should fix the mistakes that have been made. Because if it, as the old saying goes, if it's not broke, then why break it?
You know what I'm thinking?
What,
They're playing favorites.
you think
It's
so?
just like it could be. Let's just buff the only things we like, and then the other things is like, okay, we don't play that much. Because they buff the AK 5 times in a row, and they keep buffing Norman. They keep buffing the same things over and over that are already like super powerful, and they just keep buffing them, and it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I feel like there's some sort of favoritism going on with certain characters and certain guns.
Yeah, I just don't understand that. You think that they'd want to have everything almost as well balanced as you could, like the weapons and the characters. That way, people actually want to play all the characters, right? Instead of like only like a select few and then the rest of them just never get touched. That doesn't seem to
Right.
make sense to me.
No. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. But I mean, then again, I'm not on their team, so
Yeah, no, but you're one of those voices out there, and you think somebody at their studio would take a chance to listen to you and see what you have to say, and there's others that agree with you all the time, and
right,
I mean, you guys just want the game to succeed and do better,
right,
and
yeah.
and if they make these improvements and they balance the guns and the characters, and I don't know, you haven't had a chance to try the controller support yet, have you?
No, I just got used to keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
Like
Um,
I just play the game on keyboard and mouse like it's normal. I have no issues with it.
have
So
you had a chance to talk to anybody that has played the game with the controller support?
no,
Okay. Because that might be something worth, I guess, testing next. Just seeing how that is. Because like all the balancing and the controller support, I think, are necessary to make the game appealing to not only more players on PC, but if they do decide to make this step to console, which would make sense, PS5, Xbox Series, to once again get more players, then they definitely need to consider like making some changes,
right,
undoing some of their mistakes.
right, yeah, definitely.
But what else are you playing?
Besides that, I've been playing some Fortnite here and there. It's been, eh, just unlocking some songs and some emotes. That's pretty much it. The rest I don't really care about.
Yeah.
So we are gonna move on from Fortnite, and we are gonna go to what's another game I've been playing? Battlefield 6.
Okay.
This one's gonna be very quick one, very quick too. They're still on season one. It's been pretty bland, pretty boring, because I pretty much leveled up everything I've wanted, and leveling up other things just take 20 million years. They finally remove all the XP farms, so it takes even longer now, and the maps are just so ass
Yeah.
that even playing with friends is just like, I don't want to play on this map. This map sucks. And the vehicle balance is garbage because everybody's playing engineer, so everybody just gets RPG'd. So it's just it it has a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. So yeah, season two doesn't come until like February 17 or something. I forgot when it was, but it's still whiles away.
All right.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for Battlefield. It's been kind of sucking.
All right. What about Helldivers?
Helldivers, I play it very casually here and there, with Bounty and Dragoon. It's been a quick minute. I haven't played it in like 2 weeks with them,
Wow.
but um, it's a very casual game. I don't want to get too hardcore into it like this, because GB knows when I get hardcore into something, I get in there.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just don't want to do that with Helldivers. I want Helldivers to be a casual, chill game where I don't have to look at YouTube videos to find out the best stuff and enjoy myself and okay, this is decent, this is decent, this is not decent. No, I just want to like play it myself and figure everything out on my own without having to go full deep and hardcore into it.
It makes sense.
So yeah, that's why I have so little time on it because I only play it with friends and I want it as a chill game. I don't want to try hard and use meta shit.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for Helldivers.
All right. Warframe, another game you play with friends.
Yeah, I've been playing Warframe with Dragoon. He got me into it like 2 weeks ago, I think. And it's okay. I mean, he got me a character I like. She pretty much plays like Spider-Man.
Oh,
Yeah. And she's fun. She's very, very fun. But again, it's one of those games where I rather play with Dragoon and not play it alone. It kind of sucks alone. It's pretty boring.
that seems to be a pattern with like Warframe and Helldivers too, is that you don't really seem to enjoy either one of those solo.
No, but they're co-op games, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with Battlefield. Battlefield is always better with friends, too.
Yeah.
It's not really. Sometimes I just play it solo because you can, but that doesn't mean you're gonna have like the same excitement, you know. And the same thing with Wild Assault. They're all like team-based games.
True. I mean, the thing
So it's
that's
just
unfortunate for you is you don't really have that many people that play Wild Assault anymore.
no. And the problem as well is that I don't want to like bother anybody. But hey, let's just play one match.
Yeah, that would suck. And you're
It's
still
like, hey, GB,
recovering.
you want to
So.
play? Yeah, sure. How much you want to play? You want to play for like an hour or two? No, I just want to play for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you think I want to bother somebody just for that? Nah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, plus, like we were talking about earlier, if you're recovery, you're still not at that point where you're able to even sit down for like an hour, let alone like three
Yeah,
hours.
exactly. That's why I don't want to bother them because I'm just gonna do a match, get up, and leave.
True.
Just
Yeah.
because I can't stay in my office forever. Just because I'm still not there yet.
Yeah. But hopefully you'll get there soon.
Right.
And she went back to a certain card game.
Oh yeah, the children's card game,
Yeah.
which is no longer too much for children. It's very complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went back to Master Duel. I got bored and I was listening to the soundtrack again. It's like, God damn it, this soundtrack's just too good. Let me go back there and go play some Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been playing it, been winning some games, been losing some games, and I've only had one disconnect. Because
Wow.
the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh, I never really hated it when it came to play it. I always kind of sort of liked it. The problem is the damn disconnects. Every single time I would play back then in Louisiana and here, like in 2023, I would just be like, oh, let me just play some game. Oh, I'm winning, DC. And then the same thing, oh, I'm losing, you get DC'd. It's just like, it just kills the flow and it kills the hype, you know?
Yeah. I know how that feels from just a moment ago.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh, let me just kill the boss. Oh my god, I'm gonna win. Boom, disconnect. It's
Yeah.
just like, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that would happen all the time, and it was so annoying that I just couldn't play.
Yeah, I don't blame
So
you.
I decided, you know what, let me try again. And 2 years later, well, I played a couple of matches, and I've only disconnected once. And I think it was because it wasn't a very bad ping.
Yeah.
Besides that, every other server has been pretty stable so far.
That's good.
So, yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying it now, mostly because I haven't been getting DC'd.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely a
And,
positive.
yeah. So I've been enjoying some Master Duel here and there because, I mean, I always liked it.
Nice.
And I got Dragoon into it.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, GB, I got him into it, and he built the exact same deck that I was using because I went with the whole yokai thing. Like the whole yokai deck.
I'll take your word for it.
And basically, he decides to download the game and play the same deck that I've been playing. And he gets a bunch of diamond cards, which is just like the same card that, like a normal card, but he gets it like all glossy and diamond, and it looks very cool.
Wow.
Yeah, and he gets like 4 of those for like the top major cards, including the Fox one. So it's just like, damn it, man. You know, do you know how many fucking packs of these I've opened? And you're telling me that on your 4th one, you get the diamond, like, Fox? It's just, oh my, I saw that and I was just gonna crash out.
And the
was like-
RNG was really working out in his favor, wasn't it?
It's like, yeah. It's like, what the hell? And it was just like, Dragoon, okay, this is amazing. You're gonna give me your account now.
Ha.
Oh my god, I just, GB, you have no idea how many of those packs I've opened. I haven't spent any money on them, but
Well, that's good.
but I've opened so many and the RNG just screws me.
Yeah. I guess my theory was when you told me about it the other day was that maybe it's because he's a new player and maybe they intentionally spool the RNG to work more advantageously towards the newer players to get them hooked. So early on you get really good cards and then later on he won't get as good cards when he opens future packs. Maybe. Yeah, that way, you know, they're just trying to low key encourage you to spend money.
Yeah, there you go.
Just a theory of mine. But the other game we're playing, what is that other game? We play some sailing game where we have ships and we destroy other ships and sometimes sea monsters. I can't really think of what that game is. What is it again?
I know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about Sea of Thieves.
Oh, yes, Sea of Thieves. Yes, a game we haven't touched in a quick minute, even though
Yeah, it's been like 3 seasons, yeah.
Yeah, the irony is it is, to be honest, it is a more popular pirate game than Skull and Bones. But we just, you know, we're just over here enjoying the guilty pleasure of Skull and Bones.
Yep.
But
But anyways, let's talk about the actual game we were talking about, even though it does fit the same criteria.
yeah,
Skull and Bones.
yeah, Skull and Bones. So, faction war is over. and this French ship's in front of me. So we're no longer allies for now. So I can hit you if I want. So too bad, Frenchie. Get
Keep
out of our
going.
way. But anyways, Riley, I mentioned during my I guess video my thoughts about the faction war. I'll probably talk more about it, I guess Sunday, and I guess you'll
Uh-huh.
elaborate more on it Sunday too if you want. But overall, what'd you think about the faction war?
I disliked it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was very, very boring. I
yeah,
think the problem is that it took way too long
yeah. It
for
drags.
everything. Like, oh,
It drags.
it does drag. Yeah, it's just like, okay, great, we're done. And then it's just like another 2 weeks for like a little another phase. And it lasts for so damn long. I think that's my main issue with it. Everything just lasts so long.
Yeah,
Like the Battle 5 and 6, each one of those lasted like 20 days.
yeah. I'm concerned that they're gonna repeat it in season 4.
Yeah, when I remember when like the factual war ended, like what, like 4 or 5 days ago already, and I was just like, okay, thank God this is over because this is so boring, and I hope they improve it or something, but it looks like next season, from what the sounds of it, it's gonna be the same thing, but they're just gonna add manufactories to it.
Yeah, they're just tying it more into the helm. So
Yeah, so it's just like great, the same thing, but manufacturing stuff and yeah, another 100 days probably.
yeah, it's going to be the same two factions: the company, aka the French, which was the side we were on, and our side won the war. What a surprise! Not really, because we were on that side. Of course, we were going to
Wow.
win, right?
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. And then, of course, the Dutch, aka the DMC. So yeah, but it's the same two factions.
Yeah, so it just feels like it's just gonna be here's Kraken, here's new boat,
Yeah,
and then here is the faction war continuation. Deal with that for like 100 days.
yeah. Those are the other two things we have coming in season 4. Is we have a new boat, the Corvette, which is I guess the thing that most people are interested in, the new large ship that's going to be the
Yeah.
second large ship. This is the frigate. The one I'm using is the first large ship in the game that players can get. This is a tank, by the way, and then the Corvette is going to be a support DPS ship. So, but I'm hoping it's going to be a good ship. It looks like it has potential to be a good ship.
Right, yeah. It does look pretty good.
Yeah.
The only thing is that I won't be able to support UGB because I only support small and medium ships.
Yeah, unless I intentionally switch to a smaller ship whenever you're using the Corvette,
Yeah.
but that's kind of the idea of the large ships are the flagships, right? The frigate, the Corvette, and each of these ships are designed. Well, the Sloop of War is not a well, just
I'm a medium ship.
yeah, that's a medium ship that Riley's using at the moment. But the frigate and the upcoming Corvette are flagships, and they're meant to, I guess, like boost the support ships, like the medium-sized ships, the small ships in battle. That's kind of the idea.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I hope the Corvette's going to be good. The other thing that's coming, as Riley alluded to, is a new sea monster, the Kraken. If you go by the photos, it looks massive. It looks very, very intimidating. So I am looking forward to the Kraken, but Riley and I have our theories how the Kraken might end up being implemented in the game.
Don't worry, just give it a visit and summon a flare. Boom.
Yeah, because like Skull and Bones uses a lot of flares now for things like the event. I guess real quick I can show you on the map. Okay, so on the map, the current event, the Moonshine event, you summon the Manic Moonshine fleet over here with a flare. Some sea monsters, you summon them with a flare, and some of the sea lords, you summon them with, yes, you guessed it, a flare. Yeah, so
So yeah, it's very annoying because it just feels like let me just come here. Hey you, I want to fight you,
yeah.
and it doesn't feel anything special because you can just like, hey, I'm gonna spawn you, I'm gonna farm you, and get out of here.
Yeah.
It just feels like it feels soulless, you know.
It does.
I liked it when they came in out of nowhere. It's like, okay, I'm gonna ambush them when they spawn in over here instead of like, hey, come here real quick so I can fight you.
Yeah. And by the way, in case you're all wondering what the Corvette's going to look like, that's the Corvette right there, that French ship, the larger one. So we're gonna finally be able to get our own version of that ship, the Corvette. FYI.
Yep, it's in the game.
Yeah. So that's one way that it may spawn in. They may put it right here because it's supposed to be like summoned by the sea people, right? Because the sea people are pissed off at us. And the sea people's domain is like right here. So this would be a good spot for them to put the Kraken, I guess, is like right here just north of Lenitra. And so either my two theories is either it's going to be a typical like summoning with a stupid flare, or it's going to be just like the Mega Fort, or like the deadly versions of certain Sea Lords, where you have to go into a private server and battle it. So I think it's going to be implemented one of those two ways. The best way is the way Riley suggested, is that we're just selling around minding our own business, and just like in Sea of Thieves, it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then it just attacks you. Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to do that, sadly, because that's not the way everything else works in the game.
I mean, the Elder Shadow Beast works like that.
Yeah, they did do that more in the first season, but some people didn't really like it because, like, Tylosauruses and Megalodons would attack you in other parts of the ocean, and they like the idea was to kind of do like a surprise attack by a sea monster, but then some people I think complained about it.
I don't know. I kind of like the whole randomness it adds to it.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. I don't know. I can see the argument both ways. On one hand, if you just want to go and fight the Megalodons, you know where to go to fight them. But I think what they could do is, since they have different types, they have like 2 different Megalodons. They have, well, 3 technically. 3 Megalodons, 3 Tylosauruses, 2 dragons. They could just have like one of them like in the same area all the time, right? And then the other one...
Just have the weakest ones like just roaming around.
Yeah,
there you go.
The weaker one are the ones that will attack you, right? They're the ones like right now we're selling around minding our own business, and all of a sudden, let's just say one of the Megalodons just comes at us out of nowhere. It is kind of fun in Sea of Thieves, but it even gets repetitive in Sea of Thieves when that happens, especially after they added 2 more Megalodons.
Right.
So,
Yeah, because sometimes we would go and see if he's like, oh, great, a Megalodon, let's get out of here.
yeah, because we're trying to do something like, oh, goody, another Megalodon, and it's not the white one. Okay, fuck off. Because that's the only one we wanted was the white one.
It's a mood thing.
Yeah.
It's a mood thing.
Because the white one's the rarest one, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
ghost.
But I hope that the Kraken's good. I hope it's a good like sea monster. They say it's going to be tough, and we'll find out more about the Kraken this coming week. So I'll cover it on my channel. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all we got going on in season 4. We got the new ship, the Corvette. We got the Kraken, the sea monster, and we have a continuation of the faction war, which is they're trying to make it their in-game thing, right? But it's been met with at best lukewarm reception. Most people don't seem to care for it.
No, most people don't like it. I don't like it, so.
Yeah, I mean, I want to like it.
I was just kind of hoping that this season would just end, and then I would just not have to see it again for like a year or 2.
Yeah, I think I'm hoping that they don't put it up at the very beginning of the season. Is that they just let us focus on the Kraken.
On the Kraken.
On the Kraken and the Corvette, and whatever. If they have any story content, have that. And then maybe halfway through the season, they start up the faction war again. And then that way...
Well, considering how they're promoting it and how much they're talking about it, I think it might be a beginning season thing.
It could be. But right now we're in a ceasefire period. Yay.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks.
But I don't know. I feel like it would make more sense just to let us take a break from faction war for a while. And then halfway through the 4th season, then bring back the faction war for the second half. That way they can kind of rush through, like each battle period would be weekly instead of every 2 or 3 weeks. I think they should do it that way.
You know what would be stupid, GB?
What?
If they decide, you know what, since we're continuing the faction war, the sites that you guys got and ended up winning and losing? Yeah, we're not going to update that until the end of the season.
Oh, yeah, because that's one thing I was complaining about because...
I was asking about that, and they never answered it, so...
Yeah, they didn't. Because, if you look at this map, it looks like the DMC controls this, and they're supposed to control this, and the blue is for the company. But down here was originally, company territory, and the company flags and banners are still down there. So, I'm guessing they're waiting till season 4 to change the cosmetically. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe
What if they
not.
don't?
And that's fucking lazy. I hate to say it, that's pretty freaking lazy. But I mean, that could be the case. Maybe they don't even bother. They just leave the DMC
Yeah, because
banners up, even if the French control it, and vice versa for the company.
yeah, 'cause they could come up with that excuse. It's like, hey, well, technically the faction war isn't over, so yeah, we're leaving those up.
Yeah,
They could pull that.
yeah, yeah. You're right.
So
I was hoping whenever I made my video, Future Faction Wars, that we would move on to other factions if they were going to do it, and they were going to do like smaller faction wars that wouldn't last as long. Like between the like Doom Godwin's right here. This one ship here. This is one of the other factions in the game, right? And maybe have them do like a civil war because they're basically in a state of civil war. That faction, or like between the Sea People and the Pharaoh, right? Are the
yeah,
different are the Sea Lords fighting each other? And
yeah,
then
but I would expect that, but not so soon.
no,
Because that's something I didn't want. I didn't want another faction war like right after this season, especially like after 100-day faction war.
yeah,
It's just like really the same thing again. It's just like, this is not good.
yeah, yeah. I can see why people have an issue with it. It's not just because of it's being dragged out. It's also because why would pirates pick a side anyways? Why would we care about the company or the DMC?
Yeah, exactly. The only reason I would really care about it is just for the cosmetics.
Yeah, yippee.
Yeah, but besides that, I mean, besides the new boat and the new Kraken, I mean, what else is there? The faction war? You'll probably just play it once for like 15 to 20 minutes, get your war assets. Okay, great, I got it. Bye. See you next like 2 weeks. I don't know.
Yeah,
Especially for those who play casually.
true.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how it goes. But whatever the case may be, we'll continue playing it probably on Sundays, and I'll probably have a Kraken video out sometime this week for anyone interested. See, what games have I been playing on the side besides GTA? Because y'all know I still kind of play GTA. Usually, whenever it's a stream
Mm.
or whenever I need B-roll for a video. But either I'm selling around in Skull and Bones, or I'm building parks in Jurassic World Evolution 3. So yeah, I stopped doing the Darland series because people didn't really seem to care. And one of the things I enjoyed about it, like last year, it just seemed like people interacted more, right? When it came to naming dinosaurs or picking out dinosaurs or naming the hotels or the restaurants and all that stuff. It just, that's part of the fun of building a park on stream is that you have that interaction with people. But people just didn't seem to care.
Right.
So I just said, you know what? I'll just, if they don't care, and they're not going to watch, then I'm just not going to bother streaming it. So I
Yeah, I
stopped.
just play it on my own.
Exactly. And I build parks all the time, on my own. So I'm still playing it. It's just that, I just stopped streaming it because there just didn't really seem to be an interest in it. But, that's just the way it goes. So that's why I try to mainly focus on Skull and Bones and GTA right now on the channel. And, I dabble a little. Like I did a Masters of the Universe video like last week. And who knows, I might do a review of Season 2 of Fallout because think I did a review of Season 1. So I think I did that. So I'll probably do one for Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it is kind of relevant because I have played Fallout in the past on the channel. So it makes sense. But other than that, I mean, I haven't really been playing much else. Any political stuff, I don't think we're going to get into.
No, it's for the best. Not
Yeah.
here.
I will say this. I did bring back my political channel. And I do post a lot more on X politically. But we'll just leave it at that.
Right. Politics is very controversial, so I'm not here.
Yeah. And if you're in Discord, you probably see me a lot in the political pub. So there we go. But anyways, I think that's everything, unless there's something that we forgot.
I don't think so. I mean, we haven't really done too many stuff in real life.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff is like either video games or just stuff on the internet, which we've discussed. So
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to do much in January. It's been winter plus real life stuff. And I did go like a week ago, I think, spend a little bit of time at dinner with my sisters, brother in laws, and nephews, but that was just a quick dinner. That didn't last too long.
mhm.
And, it took everything to keep the nephews from destroying the restaurant, as usual. Am I exaggerating? Maybe a little. A little. Not a lot, but a little. But let's see, coming up in February. What is in February? I can't really think. Is there anything coming up in February you're looking forward to, babe?
No, I'm looking to Mega Man Star Force, but that's in March.
Okay, so you still gotta wait till March for that. Okay.
Yeah, and B Stars in March.
Oh yeah, yeah, B stars. So I guess we'll finish that in March.
Yeah,
All right.
so a couple of things, but in March, not this month.
Oh yeah, they're adding a new version of Deadline to GTA for Valentine's. You want to go play it?
No.
It's called Deadline Duet. So our theory is it's going to be like 2v2. Would you like to be my plus one?
No.
Aw, rejection. No. I'm sad now.
ATB, guess what?
What?
Ask me again. Maybe I'll change my mind.
Would you like to play Deadline Duet with me?
No.
Wow. And this is why guys don't ask girls out.
Boom.
Yeah, we did get in a discussion about relationships and whatnot during the the Live in Legal series of Can to Me on Saturday. But anyways, that's over there on that stream. But
Mm.
yay, Valentine's coming up and romance and all that
Just
jazz.
like any other day, man. It's nothing special.
Yeah. Yeah, some people put too much effort into Valentine's Day and then they just neglect their partner or their relationship the rest of the year. Like, no, you don't do that. That's not the right way to do it. Like, the idea is to, like, try and do special stuff with your partner all the time or as often as possible and not just wait to try to make up for it on one fucking day a year.
Boom.
It's pathetic. But all these silly holidays, right? Where they can sell flowers and candy and cards and really expensive stuff that, yay, puts you further in debt.
There you go.
But yeah, hopefully 2026 has been going okay for all of you. All things considered going on in the world. Hopefully you're having a decent 2026. And hopefully it gets better, right? Hopefully 2026 gets better. Hopefully this is the worst month of the year and it just gets better from here. But I sadly doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
I have my doubts. But anyways, hopefully we'll be back in a month from now for the February 2026 vlog.
Bye-bye.